Hello there, my name is Valur Grettisson and welcome to Reykjavik Grapevines Newscast. I'm of course an editor-in-chief at Reykjavik Grapevine and this dog here, tired, cute dog, is Polly. We're downtown Reykjavik and we wanted to show you the Christmas decorations here that we like. This is the first one. We started to decorate in Reykjavik a few weeks ago because, well, it's getting darker and it's COVID, so it was actually a decision that the government took very early on, like let's just do this earlier than usual. It's also because they want more life around the Christmas and perhaps selling more stuff. Anyways, today is a lot of culture, but also some news, but here we go. We're still doing good, basically. We had 9 infections yesterday. Most of them were in quarantine, enough at least to not be worried. It's down to 39.5 per 100,000 in domestic infections, so we're still one of the lowest, if not the lowest in Europe when it comes to COVID. Jesus, pick your lane. We have not had any deaths for a while, which is quite good. We are really hoping that this will be it. We have in total 26 deaths from the beginning of the pandemic. We had most of it we have like this in this third wave, as we call it. It's technically a second wave. It's kind of confusing, but the general term is the third wave. To other news. Víki Mýrdal, you've been there before, a lot of you at least. Those that haven't been there, you have to go there. This is where Reynisfjara is. It's the most famous sand beach in Iceland. We were actually selling the place called Hjörleifshöfði. Hjörleifshöfði is like a legendary place connected to the foster brother of Iceland's founder, Ingólfur Arnarson. This is very controversial in many ways, mostly because Icelanders are not fan of when foreigners buy Icelandic land. And this is specifically very, like, what do you call it? This is more sensitive only because this has an historic ties in Iceland also. The thing is, the owners, they've been trying to sell this for years, this place. It's like a very famous place for farming. It's a little hard to have the dog. It's very famous for the farming. But the owners, they actually contacted the Prime Minister some time ago and they offered the government to buy the land. Katrín Jakobsdóttir, our Prime Minister, she said in an interview that it was way too expensive, at least for now. Also, it's not a priority for the Icelandic government. A lot of people are not happy about it, so it is what it is. We have sold the land. And what's more perhaps concerning for Icelanders is it's a German mining company that bought the land. And they want to use the land to make, what do you call it? Pumice. We use this like in houses and even the streets and so on. Not sure, it needs of course like the Víki Mýrdal, the town, they need to say yes to this, so it's not in the back, but there are locals that are like intermediary in this business, so it could happen. Doesn't have to be like a concern. Got it? Well, I am actually tangling. Okay, Art, how are you gonna do this? See, it's like. She is a rascal, right? She's not very happy to be in the lease though. Anyways, it doesn't have to be concerning because we often do this in Iceland. We mine for the sand and this pumice, and it's something that we do in many places. Also, to culture, we have a lot of culture news these days. Daði Freyr, you know him. He won like the Icelandic Eurovision, but he he never went to compete in Eurovision. The reason is, of course, COVID. But he, for some reason, became world famous because of this, with his song. What was the name called? "Think About Things," and his song was actually chosen one of Time magazine's best songs of the year. What do you want me here? Artists always give me directions. I never understand him because he doesn't talk. I don't know if you noticed that. Anyways, among other songs on this list is, of course, songs like WAP with Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion, Backdoor by South Korean star Stray Kids, and People I've Been Set by Christine and the Queens, and so on. It's number 6 basically. I have no idea what these songs are, but WAP is a fine song though. It's a good hip hop. Also, there was a new song coming out with Daði, as well as the British new star Millie Turner, which is a fantastic musician, and you should check her out. And more culture. We have 2 Grammy nominations, which is quite amazing for this small nation. The Icelandic Symphony Orchestra has been nominated for the Grammys, for their album Concurrence. The conductor is one of Greipæ's cover star, Daniel Bjarnason, an incredibly talented young man. And among the composers are, of course, another like superstar almost, which is Anna Thorvalds, and Maria Huld Markan, Haukur Tómasson, and Páll Ragnar Pálsson. I know these names, of course, sounds like Chinese almost or Icelandic, so you can check this out on our homepage greipæn.is. And Hildur Guðnadóttir, which had the music for Joker, she of course is also nominated for the Grammy for the music in Joker, as well as the bathroom dance music. Not sure how you would put that. And just before I go into the next decoration, I want to tell you about an incredible video also by Jónsi, the lead singer for Sigur Rós. His video, Sumarið sem aldrei kom, or The Summer That Never Came, was directed by Frosti Jón Runolfsson, and could be interesting for you to just look it up on YouTube, because it shows you a different kind of Iceland, and it's been like been a smash hit in Iceland. Icelanders are basically like losing their shit because of this. And to the last one, I wanted to tell you a little bit about this, which is the Icelandic Yule Cat, or the Christmas cat. You can see it here. It's like an incredibly famous and fun sculpture. The Yule Cat in Icelandic is, of course, it's something that Icelanders are quite afraid of, actually. It's like, I don't know if you know the story of the Yule Lads. They are basically like thieves and scoundrels, but of course in the modern days they are quite nice. They give us presents like for 13 days in a row, which is very nice for Icelandic kids, of course. But the Yule Cat, if you do not get like nice clothes, the Yule Cat will come and it will eat you. Simple as that. So it's like a huge cat, basically, that eats children. Sounds like a material for a horror movie. Also, we have like this here, Yule Cat by Brian Pilkington. You know Pilkington, of course, from our video we did the other day, and he was drawing like a picture in the video. We are gonna use that picture both like as a poster and also on t-shirts. You can buy it in our online shop tomorrow, and it's incredibly interesting actually, the Yule the Christmas tradition in Iceland, how rough and brutal it can be. Like the mother of the Yule lads, Grýla, she is probably like the most terrifying characters in like Icelandic myths. She's like a troll woman, and she literally eats children, and she like put them in a pot, stir them together, and eat them. And she is like notorious when she comes to like to the towns with a bag, and she snatches the children and then eats them in her cave, by the way. So yeah, it's fun stories. I definitely recommend this. But that's it for us today. Just remember, of course, our High Five Club. Remember our subscription option. It's a fantastic way to help us get out the magazine. And yeah, an online shop, of course. Until next time, thank you.